Game. You look. Dallas. This is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
And now Dallas starting group. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Garnett in at the center position. Antetokounmpo outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Pass to Grant. Portland moving it around. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Garnett. Good D by Wembanyama. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to James. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rice's shot is off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Now Nembhard. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Shoots in deep. And that one is stuffed right through.
Posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
Pass to Graham. Here's Rice. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Garnett. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Antetokounmpo outside. Launches a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
Pass to Rice. Launches it. He drops it from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Dallas, Lively comes in for Bagley, and it's Monk in for Nembhard. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside McDaniels. Monk, a screen on Daniels. Pass to Garnett. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garnett's got 7.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Outside Wembanyama. Back to James. Williams passes to Thompson. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Lively. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
And Dallas making a change here. Kennard's checked in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Mavs. Pass to Lively. Here's Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Here's James. Tries again. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. McDaniels. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
It's Williams, high post. Stripped it away. Here's Garnett. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here is James. to the paint. 6 to shoot, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That's on Derek Lively.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Antetokounmpo, right side. Pass to Lively. Here's Garnett. Back to Lively. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Robert Williams picks up one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Thompson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Thompson. Takes the 3. Portland with a rebound. Daniels passes to Thompson. Here's Rice. He has 6. Wembanyama screen. And here's Thompson. Portland moving it around. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Lively. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Garnett. 9 points in the game. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he gets it back. Now Thompson, yet to see a basket. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Rice. Jacks up a 3. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
James is checked in for Portland. Portland on D. Kennard outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Daniels is checked in for Portland. Now, here is James. Here's Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by James. Wembanyama's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
On the wing, Thompson. And there's a pick. They need this. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Williams. No made baskets yet. Wembanyama finds Daniels. 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love the control there from Thompson. I mean, showing poise on the pick and roll.
Monk against Thompson. Launches it. Thompson's shot is off.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And James gets it to go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now here's Monk. Sabonis outside. Here's McDaniels. And he dunks it down.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Daniels outside. Pass to Williams. Over Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Puts it up from 12. Williams grabs the board. Trailblazers lead by 5. Out to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Malik Monk picks one up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
You have to love how fearless they play. It keeps getting them to the free throw line.
Monk passes to McDaniels. He buries it from 3. McDaniels got 7 points.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Outside, Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tipped, dives for it, and so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Line change here for Portland. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dallas. Williams comes in for Monk. 1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Durant outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Rice. And the three-pointer goes. 12 points for him.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Rice. He's got 12. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Here's Grant. No made baskets yet. Here's Rice.
Capable of defending every position on the floor, Giannis's long arms and athleticism wreak havoc on this end.
McDaniels finds Williams. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo, right side. Garnett, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Pass to Henderson. Portland moving it around. Puts one up from 19, and he drops that one in. Rice has got 14.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bagley passes to Garnett over Wembanyama. Garnett no good. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Yep, count it. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Well, we've seen some great points in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Portland ahead. They lead by 7. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Rice in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Henderson. Fades away, and he finishes. That makes it 4 out of 5.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game over.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Garnett. Check by James.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Grant outside. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Here's Wembanyama, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Lively, he's checked in for Bagley.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
Here's Garnett. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo inside. Doesn't go for him. Trailblazers lead by 12. James outside. Here's Rice. Antetokounmpo covering. Out to James. Henderson outside. And the 3 off target. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Pass to Kennard. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Henderson. Antetokounmpo against Henderson. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's James. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
McDaniels finds Kennard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Excellent D there from Lively.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Mavericks trail by 10. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
McDaniels can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And LeBron makes that insane dribble move look so effortless. What a showman he is.
James against Kennard. Lively with a screen on James. Kennard can't get it to go. Portland leading by 12. Up top, Thompson, defended by Kennard. Offensive rebound. James finds Thompson. Here's Wembanyama. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Garnett. 11 points in the game. And there's the drive over Daniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
So for Dallas, Bagley's checked in for Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for McDaniels. And Malik Monk subbed in for Kennard. On defense, Dallas. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Rice. Back to Daniels. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rice. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Here's Garnett. He's got 13. Outside Bagley. Antetokounmpo, right side. Over Daniels. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Garnett. Over Wembanyama. From the high post, he drills it. Garnett's got 15 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to Daniels. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Garnett. Back to Antetokounmpo. Tries to break his ice. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. The Trailblazers making a switch here. James is checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Jaden McDaniels, he's checked in for Thompson.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
James, outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Rice. Over Antetokounmpo. Rice's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Garnett. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Decent, such a good rhythm offensively tonight. KG turning back the clock.
So for Dallas, Brandon Ingram is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Williams is subbed in for Monk. Back to Daniels. Pass to Rice from the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams passes to Garnett. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. From the low block. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Daniels has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Dallas making a change here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Dallas, no good that time either.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
James finds Daniels. Here's Rice. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Kennard outside. James with a steal. LeBron. Oh, wow!
Did he just do that?
With authority.
Wow.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Back to Daniels. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Here's Thompson. Here's Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bagley passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. James has got rebound number 7 tonight. Daniels outside. Pass to Rice. Here's the 3. McDaniels with some nice D.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end. Certainly, he cannot buy a bucket right now.
Bagley against Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by Dallas. Portland leading by 14. Inside, here's James. Ooh, nice D from Kennard. Basket counts. James has got 10 points in the game.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Now Portland with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Kennard passes to McDaniels. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Bagley. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Daniels. Williams grabs the board.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's James. Here's Rice. Let's go with a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Looking to get it going. And so it's Portland. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of.
Looking at the series. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. Mavericks trail by 18. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Brandon Ingram. McDaniels out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the three. McDaniels cashes in the 12-footer. McDaniels got 9.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Henderson, the pass to James. Now here's Wembanyama, covered by Lively. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Mavericks shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Rice's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Ingram. Here's Lively. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Pass to Rice. James outside. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Mavericks making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Obviously, Luke Kennard, a guy known for his shooting ability. The southpaw, capable of stretching the floor and doing major damage from downtown.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Garnett. Check by James. Here's Garnett. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Garnett's got 19 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Graham. Here's Rice. The three is up. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, he'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Lively passes to Antetokounmpo. Kennard for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to James. To the wing, right side. Williams, a screen on Lively. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Wembanyama's got 17.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Here's Lively. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Defense just slightly too aggressive. Lively will get to the free throw line.
And Lively drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to James. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Williams. Mavericks with a rebound. Here's Garnett. 19 points in the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
He does not get the second one. Trailblazers lead by 7. James finds Thompson. Back to James. Wembanyama up top. Thompson passes to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Garnett. Mavericks trail by 5. Kennard outside. Back to Daniels. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. McDaniels got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Out to Thompson. Portland moving it around. The 3, James. It's rebounded by Dallas. Garnett. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 20-4 run. Pass to Kennard. McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Daniels outside. Kennard against Thompson. It's James on the wing. Portland needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. McDaniels can't hit. Portland leading. James outside to the inside. Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
So for Dallas, Sabonis, he's checked in for Lively. Ingram comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Williams is subbed in for Kennard. Ingram, the pass to Garnett. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score. He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Sabonis, the pass to Williams. And yep, it's good.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge, find a way, and he does.
Here's Rice. He's got 14. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Williams passes to Garnett. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Thompson against Williams. Outside Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Williams finds McDaniels. Outside, Williams. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Out to Sabonis. No good with the triple. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Rice. Some solid defense from Ingram. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Williams misses. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Rice. Lets the three fly. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Garnett. And no good. The dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Thompson outside. Back to Daniels. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one. That one's off. Love is checked in for Portland. Dallas also making some changes. Bagley's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Klay Thompson in for McDaniels. Love against Williams. Antetokounmpo outside. What a make! Giannis for 3!
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Thompson. To the middle. Wembanyama down low. Bagley's on him. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bagley passes to Antetokounmpo. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Daniels finds Thompson to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, rising above Wembanyama.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Garnett. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Count it. Garnett's got 25 points in the game.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Bagley. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Antetokounmpo pass to Garnett. Bagley down low. Covered by Daniels. Antetokounmpo against Williams. He's had a few chances at the line. 1 of 3 in the game. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Dallas making a change here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. So it's Portland now. And James puts up a deep three. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen. For Portland, between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. From deep, Wembanyama. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 8. Monk finds Sabonis. Here's Garnett. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Henderson. Pass to Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Sabonis against Williams. Garnett no good.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Pass to Rice. Got it. Good job in the low post. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Monk passes to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18. Henderson outside. Pass to Graham. Wembanyama scanning the floor. The shot off that time.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there. Wembanyama's got 34.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Down low. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Blazers on the move. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Portland moving it around. Grant with a screen on Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by Rice.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Pass to Garnett. Looking to end the run. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 17. Here's Henderson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And some changes here for Portland. LeBron, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Amin Thompson in for Grant. Henderson hits them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Williams against Henderson. Out to Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. The 3. Fires in the triple. Sabonis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Pass to Rice. Ooh, poked away. McDaniels with a steal. Now Sabonis, covered by Wembanyama. Sabonis can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 18.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Williams passes to McDaniels. Here's Sabonis. Outside, Williams. The three from Thompson. LeBron with the rebound. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Thompson outside. The three. The Mavericks pull it in.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
And here's Sabonis. Now here's McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Wembanyama. Sabonis, the pass to Williams. Over Henderson. And Williams with the basket. On the assist by Sabonis.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Pass to Wembanyama. Takes a three. McDaniels with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 16. Now Williams fires the three. Drops in the three. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love to see McDaniels set up a teammate and make the game easy.
Robert Williams checked in for Portland. Daniels comes in for Henderson. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. James can't get it to go. For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Pass to Williams. Here's James. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That free throw, good from James.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Monk finds Antetokounmpo. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Garnett. Back to Daniels. There's the three. Good D by Daniels.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's James. And it's Portland scoring again.
Oh, over the years, LeBron James just so dedicated to improving that jumper. That was sweet.
They set a pick. Pass to Garnett. Some solid defense from James. Portland leading by 16. Here's Thompson. Here's Rice. Monk covers. James, left side. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
LeBron James always ready to sacrifice for the play. Absorbs the contact, draws the foul, gets the shot off.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Williams. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kennard comes in for Monk. Garnett passes to McDaniels. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. James, outside. Daniels, left side. Back to James. Over McDaniels. That one's wide left. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Kennard. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Antetokounmpo. he can't stop the run as that misses. Trailblazers lead by 18. Now James. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Superb defense, guys. No way he's going to let him get off a clean look at the basket.
Kennard with it. Here's Garnett. Ooh, the shot misses. And here's James. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Here's Garnett. From outside, off the mark.
Well, I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Now James. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Daniels. Now, here is James.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Trailblazers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Grant's checked in for Daniels, and it's Henderson in for Thompson. Grant against Kennard. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Left side, McDaniels. He nails it with the shot clock winding down. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
James fires. Oh, it's off. No problem for Portland as they get the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have
This is the NBA.
The NBA playoffs continue. You look at Dallas. So we know game one didn't go their way, but they've shown resilience on their journey to the final.
A 7-game series is a chess match of adjustments. They're down now, but they'll be a completely different team tonight. Only question is, will it be enough to stave off an 0-2 start?
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Antetokounmpo. McDaniels is out there with Monk. Then it's Garnett. Here's Rice. Grant with a screen on Antetokounmpo. That shot. Wide open.
And he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range misses.
Garnett gives to Antetokounmpo. There's a screen. Driving in over Rice. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Mavericks ball.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And Garnett gets it to go on the assist by Giannis.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Antetokounmpo passes to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Monk with the bounce pass. Floats it up for Monk. An embedded alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. LeBron with it. Lively defending. James in the post. Lively's there. James throws it down hard.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected team. Now, here's Monk. Pass to Lively. Now, Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett inside. Covered by LeBron. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Henderson. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Henderson outside. James has a two-pointer, and Portland again with the bucket.
And you know James isn't thinking twice about that shot. He knows he has the green light.
Monk outside. Garnett outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Garnett's got 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
A different look for Dallas. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Garnett. And it's Luke Kennard in for Malik Monk. Now here's Williams. Pass to LeBron. From the arc. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Kennard on the wing. Ingram outside. McDaniels outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Now beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Wembanyama. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Lively. Portland no good that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good take from Giannis. I like seeing him go up with confidence inside.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Ice is checked in. The Mavericks also with the sub. Thompson's checked in. Portland trailing here. Thompson in the post. Kennard covering. And Thompson gets it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Lively the pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's Ingram. No good there off the double clutch. Portland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
Kennard against Wembanyama for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Rice. Second chance effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Garnett comes in for Brandon Ingram.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Down low, Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Here's Rice, covered by Giannis. 3-pointer, Daniels. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. To the inside. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the find there from the young man? Giannis showing off a little vision there.
It's Thompson off the drive. And stolen by Thompson. Garnett left side. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Rice.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team... increasingly entertaining value.
Now, here's Thompson. Still without a basket. Kennard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. 4th, Kevin Garnett.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best of him. And in terms of sheer athleticism, Giannis is impressive. His upside has everyone wondering just how far he can go in this league.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. James is checked in. Now here's Williams. Pass to Daniel. James in the post. Working on Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Portland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he's good on the second. The Mavericks trail. Garnett outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Thompson. LeBron outside. Here's Rice. Takes the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. And now Portland on the break. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Kennard, the basket bonus. Kennard gets to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Backed in off the glass. Giannis has got 5 now.
So tough stopping Antetokounmpo. Not just the limp, but he plays with passion you don't often see.
Now here's James. He has 5. To the paint. And Daniels now top of the key. A 3. And LeBron James with the 3. He's got 8. Mavericks trail by 4. Shots good by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Rice dishes to Daniels. Pass to Thompson. Down low. And it's Williams finishing it off.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. McDaniels comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Monks subbed in for Kennard. Bounce pass from Sabonis. And finished off by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that time.
Thompson passes to LeBron. No good on the 3.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Garnett finds Monk. Garnett with the screen for Monk. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Monk's got his second. And basket of the night.
Well, Monk is a zero hesitation three-point shooter. He's got all the confidence in the world.
For the Trailblazers, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Robert Williams. Grant comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Amen Thompson. Here's Rice. He's got 5 to the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Monk, the pass to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Henderson. Hasn't made one yet. Connects from three-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
James, the pass to Wembanyama. And it's blocked. Garnett with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. Garnett kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Williams, he's checked in for Monk. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Williams. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam for Wembanyama.
And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Garnett, it's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Rice. Off target from outside. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Dallas. Shot clock in game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh! Right over LeBron. Wow.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Wembanyama, a screen on Garnett. Here's Rice. And it's He nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot. To beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Trailblazers lead by 3 from Portland. We're back in a moment. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle sticks for Portland.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Henderson out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's LeBron James. And it's Rice in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Grant. This one for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Dallas moving the ball around. Garnett outside. Inside to the inside. And stolen by James. Here's Rice. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 6. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Williams. Pass to Lively. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
James outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hits the three-point bomb. Rice has got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Williams dishes to Garnett. Pass to Lively. Back to Garnett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over James, and Garnett misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to set.
back up two there.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look now for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for James. Dyson Daniels comes in for Grant. It's Thompson in for Henderson. The Mavericks also with a sub. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. Lively the pass to Garnett. Over Williams. Rebound by Williams.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Kennard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving to the rim. Latrey. Kennard's shot is off. Portland leading by 9. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Baseline J on the way. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
Williams, a screen on Giannis. Rice kicks to Thompson. Pass to Rice from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Rice has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
McDaniels outside. Garnett with the screen for McDaniel. Here's Lively. Here's Garnett. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is off. A different look for Dallas. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jarek Lively. It's Thompson in for McDaniel.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels.
Here's Rice. 17 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Rice. And so it's Dallas with it. Trailing by 10. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Williams. Here's Rice. He's got 19. Portland, no good that time either. Now here's Garnett. Pass to Kennard. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And stolen by Daniels. Finishes the break with a slam.
Daniels makes sure to capitalize on that easy scoring.
Outside, Sabonis. And here's Giannis. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Rice. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And guys, with his stride and length, I could see Antetokounmpo becoming a huge threat off the dribble.
Thompson outside Daniel. Rice passes to Wembanyama. Here's Rice. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Well, this is where Williams gets most of his points. Rolling off the screen, ready to catch and finish.
Kennard, the pass to Sabonis. Now here's Garnett. Intercepted. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Wembanyama. Top of the key jumper, no good.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
LeBron's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for Dallas. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. McDaniels comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Williams in for Luke Kennard. Outside, Sabonis. Williams against Garnett. Outside Williams, 6 to shoot. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. There's Williams with the 3. Dallas again missing. Trailblazers leading by 12. Here's LeBron. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Pass to Sabonis. Right block shot. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, man. Sabonis just throws his body. So hard to guard. Just a wrecking ball out there.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And here is LeBron. There's Williams. Nice D from Williams. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. James looking it over. Over Garnett. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Garnett. Klay Thompson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Luke Kennard in for Williams. Outside, Sabonis. Contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, when you think of all the big men in the league, one of the most consistent has to be Sabonis. He'll always find a way to contribute with his scoring or rebounding.
Thompson misses. Mavericks trail by 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kennard. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So for the Trailblazers, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Henderson subbed in for Amen Thompson.
Well, you talk about Luke Kennard. He shot 49% for a season from beyond the arc. Led the league in three-point percentage back-to-back years. Kennard is so valuable.
Sabonis against Wembanyama. Shoots from 14, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Portland leading by 5. Henderson for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice defense from McDaniel. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the 3.
A silky smooth jump shooter. Once Thompson senses separation, he's rising without hesitation.
McDaniels against LeBron. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And that one falls for Rice. Garnett, he's checked in for Dallas. Ingram comes in for Thompson. And he makes both free throws. Mavericks trail by 4. McDaniels outside. One goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
1:07 left in the first half. Here's Rice. Buries it from three-point range. Rice has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Is having a whale of a game from three-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Kumbo inside. And Garnett misses.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
James, the pass to Grant. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Over Garnett. Wembanyama, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Kennard against Henderson. Inside, here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Portland out in front, leading by 3. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Trailblazers leading by 3 on the floor for Dallas. Derek Lively is out there with Ingram. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And there's Monk, and it's Antetokounmpo into the 3.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Wembanyama, a screen. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Pass to Grant. James kicks to Rice.
Love to see Antetokounmpo being a disruptor on defense. He can affect a lot of shots.
Back to McDaniel. Monk dishes to McDaniels. Over Wembanyama. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 10 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Henderson with the screen for Grant. Pass to James. Nice defense from McDaniel. Mavericks trail by 4. Monk kicks to Ingram. To Monk. Shoots over Grant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Fading away. Makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Shots good by Rice.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Monk, the pass to Ingram. Now, Giannis. Back to Ingram. Over James. 5 on the clock. And it's Ingram missing. Trailblazers leading by 7. Pass to Rice. Now Wembanyama. Here's LeBron. 3-pointer. And the Trailblazers another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second inning. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Kennard, the pass to Giannis. Garnett against Williams. Pocket 6. Garnett kicks to Giannis. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here is James. 20 points for him. On the wing, Williams. Antetokounmpo defending. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And that one, good. Giannis has got it back down to within single digits for the man. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. LeBron James on the wing. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Back to Kennard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kennard. And stolen by LeBron. Thompson right side. Shoots the 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Williams against Garnett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
So he gets them both. Portland leading by 8. LeBron outside. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's off from 3-point range. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rice is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Sabonis. He's checked in for Jared White. Ingram comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Williams in for Luke Kennard. Now, Wembanyama. He's got 6. Pass to Rice. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks trail by 8. Outside, Sabonis. Now here's Ingram. It's Garnett on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Williams with the block.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after blocks.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the attack. And that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 8.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Ingram kicks to Williams. McDaniels a screen on Thompson. Williams against Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers leading by 10. In the corner, Daniels. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Williams. Shots good by Rice.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Outside, Sabonis. Garnett with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Rice. Now Williams, defended by Sabonis. Here's Rice. He's got 29 points. He can't get that one to fall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Ingram kicks to Williams. There's the triple. Dallas no good that time either. Trailblazers leading by 12. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Garnett outside. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Ingram. Trying to end the drought. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Yeah, for Ingram, it's just all about staying healthy. Because when he is, he's a huge piece for this team.
James checked in for Portland. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Sabonis. It's Thompson in for McDaniels. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Sabonis comes in for Derek Lively. And it's McDaniels in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Sabonis. Williams with the block. They get it back. Lets it go from deep. And Garnett misses. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Jacks up a 3. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got 32 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Blazers.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Robert Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Amen Thompson. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, get off me!
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
Wembanyama, a screen on Giannis. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Lively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Clearly a foul.
The Mavericks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And some changes here for the Mavericks. McDaniels comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Kennard in for Williams. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Henderson finds Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter of the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there. LeBron outside.
Mavericks with the rebound. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Giannis passes to Lively. It's Garnett on the wing, covered by LeBron. Trailblazers leading by 13. Down low, Grant, and he drops in the way up off the glass. That's 7 points for Jeremy Grant.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Giannis. LeBron grabs the miss. The Trailblazers shooting around 48% so far in the third. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, a screen on McDaniel. Rice kicks to Grant. Shot clock at 5. From deep, James. Excellent D there from Garnett. Now, here's Kennard. And the last... Shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance. To prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Henderson out there with Grant. Then it's Williams. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rice in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Rice and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And that's the size of Giannis taking full effect. Watch out for this as his career progresses.
Here's Rice. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Rice has got 34.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
DeMont. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is how you make trouble for the defense inside. Monk was determined to put them in a bad position.
Good on both. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Ingram with the steal. Grant against Thompson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Left side, Sabonis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Trailblazers leading by 12. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Henderson, no one around him. A three-pointer is right on target. Henderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. A free ball. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
3.
Sabonis has got 3 assists tonight. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Rice. Front pass the arc. Oh, my! He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. A different look now for Portland. LeBron's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jason Daniels comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And then for Dallas, Garnett, he's checked in for Ingram. McDaniels comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Williams in for Monk. Back to Thompson. Pass to McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers leading by 16. Daniels gets to Rice. Plays it up and banks it in. Rice has got 16 points here in the second half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this gap.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Looking to end the run. Goes up the baseline. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Garnett's got 22.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett's so good with the ball in his hand.
Thompson finds Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. Daniels against Thompson. Here's James. The rebound by Garnett. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Sabonis. Williams with the block. Garnett against Daniel. James dishes to Thompson. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Daniels with the bounce pass. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. Sabonis high post. Wembanyama on him. Garnett can't get it to go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thompson. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by LeBron. McDaniels passes to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Rice is checked in. Dallas also making some changes. And again for 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Monk looking around. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to McDaniel. Garnett with the screen for McDaniel. Misses and the dry spell continues. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Dallas. Garnett's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Ingram. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tries it from the top of the key. Garnett kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it's Rice with the rebound. Rice has got his 6th rebound on the night. LeBron left side. And Wembanyama outside. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Monk finds McDaniel. Garnett with the screen for McDaniel. Misses the 3.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Teardrop shot. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And that one falls to Rice. Williams, he's checked in for LeBron. Both free throws good from Rice. And the Mavericks with possession here. Giannis outside. Garnett with a screen on Daniel. McDaniels trains the three-pointer.
Look, when McDaniels can hit the 3, that really helps their spacing.
Daniels sets a screen for Wembanyama. Here's Rice. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McDaniels passes to Ingram. And here's Garnett. Defended by Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, easy call.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Luke Kennard comes in for Malik Monk.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Wembanyama, a screen on McDaniel. The shot's good. Rice has got 47 points.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Kennard finds Garnett. The 9-foot shot. Great D that time from LeBron. Portland's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Excellent D there from Garnett. The Mavericks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. McDaniels against Thompson. McDaniels dishes to Garnett. Back to McDaniels. James against Antetokounmpo. No good there. The Trailblazers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. LeBron against Giannis. A nice shot by LeBron. LeBron's got 10 points here in the second half.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Kennard. Dallas moving the ball around. On the top of the key. And it's Portland with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Daniel. Pass to Rice. Now LeBron. And the 3 ball is good. LeBron's got 27.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Trailblazers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting on a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Rice. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Daniel from Keith LeBron. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Now Antetokounmpo. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat of the series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize